service. We're not live yet. It's just.
Did I make it?
You made it.
Yeah, we're not live yet, so you're.
Yeah, it's
early.
just loading.
Is it just the three of us?
No, John should be here too.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
cool.
popping in right now.
Yeah, my hair's still wet, so I put on a headband.
Okay.
No,
I look
you're
kind of
okay.
silly.
We're actually live now. I will get this one day.
Cool. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Today's live question. We are live. Yep. Okay. Today's question for the live is, what is one small habit or lifestyle change that you've made that has made a big difference in your life? I definitely know one right off the bat is getting up not half an hour before I need to leave the house like I used to.
Mhm.
Getting up with enough time to actually get ready, have some breakfast, and not feel like you're just waking up and running out the door.
One for me is for a while I was, kind of in a really bad habit of not making the time to even eat breakfast in the first place. I know I've mentioned in here before, I am the very opposite of a morning person. Mornings are rough on me, but so I didn't, always feel up to eating breakfast. But, since I've started kind of making myself at least eat a little bit anyway, it has definitely had a positive impact on my energy levels for the whole rest of the day.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know that's something. I mean, I've not, like, I'll get up and like just not want to make any breakfast. Like, it's just too early for that, and doing this stuff like the overnight oats or just making a simple smoothie or just something quick and easy is definitely helpful.
Yeah. I have two. One is I cut down on caffeine a lot, which I found has been really good for me because I would crash like before dinner. I was drinking coffee and I'd be crashing before dinner. So like for like an hour from like 6 to 7, I would always be like, I couldn't keep my eyes open. But since I've really cut down on it, like I don't get that crash at all anymore. I think, some caffeine's obviously healthy. But I just think, like making sure it's in check.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing is I think I always try to do something in my day that like makes it memorable in some way. Because I don't like the idea of like a day just becoming another day.
Mm-hmm.
So I always try to find something that makes it like stand out. Even if you only have like 5 minutes. Maybe like call somebody that you haven't talked to in a while and talk to them for a minute.
Yeah, I am intrigued by this possibility. So one thing would be to call someone, which I, as a millennial, am a little bit timid to do sometimes because you don't want to bother people.
Yeah, exactly.
So pushing out of your comfort zone a little bit too, which is also not a bad thing. Are there any other things that you would suggest on that front?
Well, it varies. I like exploring, so going somewhere that you haven't been, whether that's like going on a walk you haven't been, eating somewhere you haven't been.
Nice.
If you have more time in the day, I usually will try to watch a new movie.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh yeah, like on Thursday, I watched this movie. Like it helps you just like pace your days out. It doesn't have to be anything ridiculous or absurd. And I know some days are just way more hectic than others.
Yeah.
But just doing something so that your day just isn't like a void of nothingness.
I have truthfully been in a rut for a while now, so I'm writing that one down.
It's a really good habit. And obviously, like I said, like it can just be something really quick and easy. Like literally like call up a friend and talk to them for like 5 minutes to see how they're doing.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, I might want to call your mom or parent every once in a while. So that would be a terrible idea.
Definitely.
I'm guilt tripping now. I did text her this morning, so.
That's also a good one. Yeah, like calling a sibling or a relative or just anyone that's close.
Good call.
Yeah, mine is pretty similar, Connor, just in that like, forcing yourself to spend 15 to 30 minutes every day doing something that you love, even if like it feels like it's like, oh man, like I'm so busy, I have so many things to do. Like taking dedicated time and doing something that makes you smile is always like really, really good.
Yeah. And sometimes the best time to do it is like right before bed. Like, and it might force you to like push back like your bedtime by like 10 minutes. But like if I have an insanely hectic day and I get to the end of the day and I haven't done anything like that, like I'll force myself
Right.
to like I'll watch like an episode of TV. I'll just stay up a little later. Just because it's just like I feel like it's good for my mental health
That's a nice end to your day too. So you don't like end the day
on a bad
like
note.
frantic. Yeah. And
Good
then you're
call.
gonna wake up like the same way.
Yeah, like you might go to bed later, you know, and you want to have a good sleep schedule, obviously, but like
Mhm.
you can probably spare 10 or 15 minutes.
I think the same could be said about waking up in the morning, you know,
Mhm.
like starting it with just like what Leah said, like starting your morning and doing something, or I think it was Quinn maybe, like starting your morning with something you really, really love. So instead of like waking up and eating breakfast and doing all the tasks, you know, that you need to do, like wake up and the first thing you do in the morning is, you know, read a book, you know, for 15 minutes or play some music for 15 minutes or listen to music or watch TV, you know, just do something that makes you happy.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think definitely allowing yourself not just to do that in the morning, but the time to do that. So you don't feel like, well, I just don't have time for that today every single
Mhm.
day because you're not letting yourself have enough time.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I think, and like adding variety to it is good too, because then it, you know, doesn't feel like you're like, you don't want to make a routine necessarily out of the things you love, because then it becomes another like thing to do on your checklist. Because then you're like, okay,
Routine
now
of breaking your routine.
exactly make your routine and breaking your routine.
I
Um,
like that. I like that
you know,
quote.
try to add some spice to your life. And it could be something stupid. It could be like trying a new tea. Like it could be something really small, just, but like John said, just like doing stuff you really enjoy.
And then you'll end up doing more stuff that you want to be doing, but can never seem to find the time for.
It'll probably make you more productive too.
Mhm.
Because then you won't be sitting there thinking like, oh, like I'm not gonna be able to do anything today. It motivates you when you have something to look forward to, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are all really good tips. Does anyone else have any last minute tips? Well,
I think so.
put in the
so.
comments what your little change has been that's made a huge difference for you. And thank you for joining us today.
All right.